My man Nate, man, shout out to Nate.
No intro. No intro whatsoever for this one. We just gonna get straight into it. If you've been living under a rock, yesterday, I don't even know the exact time, but yesterday, Las Vegas Aces great, the point guard herself, chelseagray, showed a very disturbing screenshot. I believe she put it on her IG. I guess she showed it to the public for IG, and it was hateful. It was racist, and obviously it has no place in women's basketball or just in particular. And I'm going to show you exactly what it was that chelseagray posted, because I have a lot to unpack with this. There it is. Right there. This was a message I received after. So it was after the game on Sunday night against the Indiana Fever. That's what she got in her DM. That was slid in her DM Sunday night after the Aces played the Indiana Fever. Now, see, the beauty thing about Instagram and the beauty thing about doing your research, we found the person that did it. And this is the individual that did it. Nick Streber, whatever the fuck his name is. I don't care if I got it right or wrong, but this was the person that slid in chelseagray's DM and made that hateful remark. Now look right underneath his name. Hilton Grand Vacations. Well, from what I've seen on threads, a lot of people have got in touch with Hilton Grand Vacations, and they've made a complaint about this piece of shit, because that's exactly what I'm going to call him. I'm not going to call him an individual. I'm going to call him exactly what he is, a piece of shit. That's exactly what he is. And see, the beauty about social media and the beauty about threads, because that's where I got this from. I've been able to interact with a lot of good people on threads, and this was I'm a read what it's been spread around on threads. Update on Nick. He's currently removed from the work schedule while Hilton Grand Vacations and Hilton do the investigations. Shout out to the Craft Killer for the update. We are not letting up. And that's what it is. We're not letting up. Because the WNBA at this point, now mind you, chelseagray she said this happened Sunday night after her game against the Indiana Fever. Today is now Tuesday. Whenever she posted this, the WNBA has not made no statement. They have not made no statement. Kathy Engelbert has not made no statement for as far as I'm concerned. I have not seen anything on the WNBA's page speaking on this at all. At all. So obviously it is up to us on threads or in social media to bring awareness to this. But the point is this, and this is the bigger picture. Clearly, these people have a fixation with making threats and being racist to black people. And when I say they, for those of us that are WNBA fans, we know who they are, okay? And we know who they worship. We know the player that they cater to. We know the player that they worship. Clearly, they're doing this for her. Not to say that she's telling them to do it, but they're doing it on the behest of her. Now, for those of y'all that don't know what happened, now I didn't watch the game live, okay? This happened Sunday night. I was at Yankee Stadium for the Jay-Z concert. Even though it started at midnight, that's neither here nor there. But I did, see highlights from this set play that I'm going to talk about. Chelsea Gray had the ball, and Caitlin Clark was defending her. Chelsea Gray drew a foul, a justifiable foul. She drew a foul. Caitlin Clark, I don't know if you want to call that defending, but she basically tried to defend Chelsea Gray. Chelsea Gray draws a foul, and then out of nowhere, she just falls on the floor, basically flopping, which she has a history of doing, especially this year. Like, I know she's flopped for the first 2 years, but this year is gone to an all-time high. So they reviewed the play, which I don't understand why they reviewed it. Obviously, it was in Chelsea Gray's favor, which was rightfully so. Chelsea Gray didn't do nothing wrong. Obviously, Caitlin Clark was upset that she didn't get a call. And once again, in real time, which is what she's done so far this year, be irate to the referees. So with that game, with that play, this piece of shit that I just showed y'all went in Chelsea Gray's DM and called her the N-word. Now, again, the WNBA is not going to say anything about this because clearly they're not. It's funny because Congress put this whole letter together. I think it was last week or probably the week before, talking about how, I'm basically paraphrasing, the crimes that have been done to Caitlin Clark is unacceptable, it's unnecessary. That's basically the way they're presenting it, because obviously this whole thing started with the Alyssa Thomas and Caitlin Clark incident that happened in Indiana a few weeks ago. Y'all haven't heard my opinion on it because I made it my business to not speak on it. But see, now I'm going to speak on it. That was totally blown out of proportion. They're making it seem like Alyssa Thomas basically choked the girl to death. Me personally, I don't think she had any ill intent to put her hand or fist on her throat. That's just my opinion. For somebody that's watched basketball for so many years and have actually played it, things like that happen in the spirit of competition. It wasn't done intentionally, but see, they made it intentional. And when I say they, I'm talking about her worshipers. There's a reason why it wasn't reviewed during the game, because it was nothing. Even she got up and went back to playing. It was the outcry from her worshipers that made them review that play. And then bam, he gets suspended for one game, which was totally unnecessary and totally unfair. Now that we got that out the way, let's get to the bigger picture here. It's not a coincidence that it's only one fan base that has been polluting our space in the WNBA. It's only one fan base that's doing it, and it's hers. Now, I'm sure Paige has a core following. Now, I live in New York. I've been to 2 games when the Wings have played the Liberty. And it felt like it was in Dallas or in Connecticut because they took over Barclays. Whether it was for Page or AZ Fudd, the place was flooded for them. Their fans don't even act this way. Asia Wilson, core fan base, 3-time WNBA champion, 4-time MVP, probably the GOAT at this point. Not even her fans act like this. Angel Reese, her fans don't act like this. But for some reason, this girl, her fans, feel the need to go in people's DMs and say whatever it is that they want to them, primarily the N-word. Now, what irks me is this, and I keep saying this to people, and I know a lot of people out there agree with me when I say this because I'm not the only one that feel this way, but being that I have a platform, I have the right and the duty to say it. The fact that she hasn't opened her mouth and said anything tells me everything I need to know. I don't care about that press conference she did when she came back a few days ago. That shit don't mean nothing to me. And the reason it doesn't mean anything to me is because, okay, granted, you're speaking about the racism that exists and this, that, and the third, but you're not pointing out the real problem. You're not pointing out that it's your fans the ones that's doing it. Like, they're not just doing this for everybody else. It's your fans that are doing this. And think, we just talking basketball. We're not talking about your looks. We're not talking about how you dress. We're just talking about your game. We don't agree with your game. And just because we give an honest opinion, we're deemed a hater. And if you're black, you're deemed a racist. Because trust me, I got DMs as well. So I salute Chelsea Gray for even putting this out because trust me, had she didn't put it out, it'd have been people saying she lying. Well, clearly it's not a lie. And clearly it wasn't a bot account that did it. It was an actual person that did it. But see, like I said, I got them too. And just like Chelsea, I'm going to show them. Here we go. Mike Dempsey. See, I wish he would have been able to show where he's from. Now, if you notice, he did it twice. Y'all know what NWA stand for, right? So, no need for me to say it, right? And now, I'm going to show y'all another one. And to think, this dude is a veteran. This is a veteran talking like this. All because of a basketball take. All because of a basketball take. But see, they're comfortable saying this online because they know they can't say it to your face. I know for a Snapple top fact they can't say it to my face. Because the consequences that will come behind it, I can guarantee you this, CaitlincLark ain't going to come to your rescue. She's not going to follow you to the hospital. She's not going to pay for your hospital bill either. She ain't going to feed you through a straw either. So tread lightly. It's just basketball. It's not that serious. It's not that serious. But as you see in the title, Caitlin Clark stands or apologists or worshipers, you may not want to watch what I'm about to say right now. She's the worst thing that happened to the WNBA. Yep, I said it. She's the worst thing that happened. Now, mind you, she was supposed to be the one. She was supposed to be the great white hype. That's the way the WNBA was trying to present this. Ever since she came in the league, the constant glazing, the constant games that they have gotten on TV. And I think this year has been the worst of it because now we get to see who she really is. We've seen her on national television berate referees, curse at referees, be disrespectful to her head coach, be disrespectful to her be disrespectful to assistant coaches, and constantly flopping. Constantly flopping. Like, if she ever thought of trying to have a career in Hollywood, she can definitely have it at this point, because the flopping that she's doing is at an all-time high. She could probably win an Oscar for all the flopping that she's doing. And now we are seeing in real time just exactly who she is. She's the worst thing that happened to the WNBA and also her fans. Now, me personally, again, I love when they say, oh, I'm a hater and I'm a racist. I can't be a racist because there are plenty of white women in the WNBA that I love. I love Paige. I love Sabrina. I love Stewie, Cameron Brink, Kelsey Plum, Pauline Astier, Marina Johannes, Liebich, all my white girls that's on the Liberty I love. I just don't like your girl. I'm not going to say I hate her, because hate is a strong word. But see, the crazy thing is, I used to like her. But with this behavior now, and the fact that she can literally sit there and not say anything about any of this, tells me everything I need to know. Because people say, oh, why she got to say something? Why she got to say something? I'll tell you why she got to say something. Because she has the power. She has the influence. Don't get it confused. She has the influence. And the fact that you can sit around and not say anything about this tells me everything I need to know. Remember, this is the same woman that just, what was it? When did Dallas play Indiana? I think it was the first game of the season. After that loss, did she not walk on stage with a known racist? The fact that you did that, and again, these are things I ain't even want to bring up. I wanted to leave it out because I was just wanting to speak strictly on the basketball court. That was my only thing. Just speak about basketball. That's all I cared about. But now I can't do that. Now I got to put everything out there. So yeah, with all of this that's going on, and the fact that she has not opened her mouth and said anything, lets me know that you are okay with what's going on. So at this point, I can't even rock with you no more. Sorry, but not sorry. It is what it is. So yeah, she's the worst thing to happen to the WNBA, because what her fans, what her worshipers have done, they have polluted our space. And when I say our space, I'm talking about us fans that have been watching the WNBA for years. Now, there's some that have been like me, been watching since the inception, which was 97. You have some that might have started, 6-7 years ago? You might have had some that probably started when she and Angel Reese came into the league, because listen, quiet is kept. If you've been doing your research when it come to me, when I was doing audio, I was saying that the 2024 class was going to dawn in a new era of women's basketball. She was included in that. Angel Reese was included in that. Cameron Brink was included in that. Camila Cardoso, Alyssa Paley, who I'm glad is now back in the league playing for the Sparks. I said that that class was going to start the new wave for the WNBA. And unfortunately, the person that was the number one pick, she's been toxic because of her behavior on the court. I don't care about the numbers that she's putting up. I don't care about that. That don't mean nothing to me. I'm talking about her behavior on the court and people walking around acting like that shit is fine. It's not fine. It's not fine at all. But see, she has the complexion for the protection for the collection. So that's why it's okay for her to do that. Could you imagine if Angel Reese was behaving this way? Could you imagine what they'll be saying about Angel Reese if she was acting like this? So that villain that y'all tried to point to Angel Reese and try to pin to her, Caitlin is the one that's actually the villain. It's not Angel Reese. I hate to break it to y'all. So I hope y'all stands are not watching this, because The truth hurts. And that's what I'm going to do. Tell the truth. She's an exceptional talent. We've never said that she wasn't. We just didn't say that she was the best player in the league. We also said that she's not a top 10 player in the league, and she's not. She's not. I don't care what them numbers say. We watch the games. We know what the fuck we see. And trust me, it ain't got nothing to do with hate. Nothing at all. So, Boomer Esiason, who was the other person? RG3, his Sambo cornball ass, Stephen A, Emmanuel Alcho, all of y'all bootlickers. All y'all bootlickers that love kissing her feet. Maybe she do need to go overseas. Because when she do, she could take her toxic fucking fans with her. Because we're tired of them. And we've been tired of them. So yeah, I don't like her anymore. Yep, I said it. I don't like her anymore. I'm not gonna say I hate her, but I don't like her. But I do hate her worshipers though. And I've been hated them. And I've been hating them ever since they put her on this pedestal that hasn't been earned and it hasn't been warranted. So yeah, I'm done with this. I really don't have much to say anymore after this. It's time for me to start getting ready for work, but I didn't need to do no intro because I wanted to get straight to the point with this. And Chelsea Gray, we stand with you. We stand with you and we stand with every black woman in the WNBA that has been dealing with this since she's been in the league. It's not a coincidence that all of this shit started when she came in the league. Chelsea Gray is just the newest victim. Angel Reese dealt with it. Dejanay Carrington dealt with it. DeWanna Bonner dealt with it. Alyssa Thomas just dealt with it recently. And now Chelsea Gray. We are not racist. We just don't like her. Yeah, we said it. I said it. We just don't like her. There's plenty of white players in the WNBA we love. Plenty. I forgot to mention Marina Mabrey because that's my girl right there. We just don't like her. And if you don't like it, eat a dick. But yeah, I'm off this. Thank y'all for y'all continued support. Keep it going, keep it growing, keep it flowing. If you haven't already, it's right there on the bottom of the screen. Subscribe to the channel. Also hit that notification bell so that way once a video is uploaded, you will get a notification letting you know I dropped a new video. Like the video, share the video, leave a comment, tell a friend to tell a friend, all that good stuff. In closing, y'all know how this goes. This has been another video of Sports with Dre Day podcast. Catch y'all on the flip side. God bless. Peace and love. Your boy is out of here.